China is home to 44 of the world's 100 tallest buildings, including the 128-story Shanghai Tower, the second tallest in the world at 2,073 feet. But a directive from Beijing indicates they're the last of a dying breed. China is also home to one of the tallest incomplete towers, the Golden Finance 117, known as the China 117, in Tianjin, a significant port city a couple of hours away from Beijing. When it started developing 12 years ago, the belief was that the mega skyscraper eclipsed the Shanghai Tower as the tallest building outside of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. But it became the world's tallest ghost scraper, creating a record China never wanted to be a part of. Despite reaching its full height of 597 meters in 2015, the site was suddenly deserted shortly afterward, and the project remains unfinished until today. Hello everyone, welcome to the world of China. In today's video, the story behind China's 600-meter abandoned skyscraper, Golden Finance 117. So stay tuned with us and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. In mid-2007, Golden Properties, the company was known as Songri Communications at that time, bought the land of the tower at a low price. On December 12, a groundbreaking celebration was held for Golden Finance 117 project. On September 10, 2008, the construction of Golden Finance 117 started. On July 30, 2012, the foundation for the basement of the tower was structurally completed. In October, the Third Bureau of China State Construction Engineering Corporation, or CSCEC, was engaged as the main contractor to construct the above-ground part of the tower, and the construction began subsequently. The Third Bureau of CSCEC has constructed many other super-talls and mega-tall skyscrapers in China, including Shanghai Tower, Ping An Finance Center, China Zun Tower, and many more. On July 25, 2013, the tower exceeded the 100-meter mark in height and surpassed 200 meters by the end of 2013. On July 4, 2014, the tower was raised to 337 meters, surpassing the 336-meter Tianjin World Financial Center, and became the tallest skyscraper in Tianjin. On September 17th, the tower was built to 417 meters, surpassing the 415-meter Tianjin Radio and Television Tower, becoming the tallest building in northern China. On January 19, 2015, the concrete core of the tower was built to level 101, reaching a height of 503 meters, making Golden Finance 117 the third building in China that stands over 500 meters, and the tower structurally topped out on September 8, 2015. Financial struggles saw construction work to a standstill in 2015, and the construction on the mega tower has been postponed repeatedly and remained suspended. Though the construction resumed in 2018, on May 10, 2019, the crystal-shaped structure on the crown of the tower was topped out, making the whole tower reach its full height of 596.6 meters. After a short while, the construction stopped. With communication dying up in 2018 and no official word on when or even if the project will ever be completed, many have come to wonder how one of the world's strongest economies with the fastest rate of urbanization in history become home to the world's tallest ghost scraper. When planned, Golden Finance 117 was meant to be the centerpiece of billionaire Pat Sutdong's Golden Metropolitan Scheme, a 1.8 square kilometer high-end residential and central business district, about 8 kilometers from downtown Tianjin. With multiple residential and commercial towers, French and Italian-style manors, a wine museum, extensive gardens, and even a polo club, the scheme was aimed at the super-rich, with the landmark skyscraper viewed as the jewel in its crown. Golden Finance 117 was going to provide a mixture of uses. Most floors of the tower were for offices, which start from the 7th floor and end at the 92nd floor. The floors above that are occupied by a luxury hotel and observatory on the top. The hotel starts on the 94th floor and ends on the 115th floor. The highest habitable floor at level 116 is the observation deck, which will also contain a sky bar. There are 3 large sky lobbies located at various heights along with the tower, respectively at 32nd, 63rd, and 94th floors. The highest floor of the tower's hotel will have an indoor swimming pool. It's on the 115th floor of the tower. At 564 meters high, the swimming pool will become the highest in the world. The building was to be topped with a 3-story diamond-shaped atrium. Golden Finance 117 is designed by Hong Kong-based P&T Group, an architecture firm that designed many landmark buildings in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and some South Asian cities. Some notable projects designed by P&T Group include HSBC Building, Custom House, Peace Hotel in Shanghai, Exchange Square, Jardin House in Hong Kong. In recent years, P&T Group co-designed the iconic Raffles City in Chongqing with Safdie Architects. East China Architectural Design and Research Institute acts as the architect of record for the project. Golden Finance 117 has a long, slim form. The width-to-height ratio is 1:9.5. The width is based on the bottom width, not the top width. The tower narrows gradually as it rises. The size of the ground floor is 65 meters by 65 meters or 4,200 square meters. The top floor is 46 meters by 46 meters or 2,100 square meters. Unparalleled among many of the world's tallest buildings, Golden Finance 117 could be inhabitable up to its highest point, the extension of any vanity height that seems to have become usual among many of the tallest skyscrapers. If we compare it with other structures purely on the highest habitable floor, the building would have been second only to Burj Khalifa, with just half a meter in it. Without any major setbacks to disrupt wind loads, with its height-to-width ratio of 9.5:1, crossing the limit set by China's seismic code. Golden Finance 117 should have been highly responsive to lateral forces, and given the legitimate reason for its abandonment, but the building was designed in such a way to resist these forces. On the surface, the skyscraper appeared to be the same as other rising skyscrapers across China, but it seems like the cards were stacked upon the project from the beginning. To maintain the integrity of the Chinese property market, new developers aren't authorized to start pre-sales on their schemes until authorities have inspected and signed off on the finished product. Exceptions are typically only granted to established and usually state-owned firms. At the time, Golden Properties was a publicly listed, Hong Kong-based company and an almost new player in the mainland Chinese market. It had to fully self-finance the entire $10 billion master plan and wouldn't be able to begin recovering its investment until each building was completed. This put the entire project in an uncertain situation from the beginning. But if the developers was able to put up the capital investment and there were no major disturbances to markets during construction, the rewards would be worth it. They went ahead and construction began on the 18th of August 2008. While the global financial crisis didn't plunge China's economy, it did make it shake. Golden feared the cooling Chinese property markets, and with large investments across Europe and the United States to worry about as well, construction at Golden Finance 117 was halted in January 2010. The property market recovered its footing by 2011, and with an asset-to-liability ratio at the time of roughly 4:1, the company decided to continue to work on the tower with an expectation that it could be completed and ready to start sales as the market reached its next natural peak. The project marched skyward, but the slow recovery of international markets compared to China put the Golden Group in a particularly vulnerable situation. With its asset-to-liability ratio decreased to almost 1:1, the company was effectively all in on Golden Finance 117 and desperately needed to complete the project before the next economic hit. In June 2015, China's stock bubble burst, wiping a third off the Shanghai Stock Exchange's value in a month, and the market vaporization continued until early 2016. Might not be a full-blown crisis, but the damage was already done. Nothing was left in reserves to ride out the rough period. Golden's share price on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange fell, and company chairman Pan Sutong, with a 64% stake in the business, reportedly lost an eye-watering $13 billion of his possessions. Golden Finance 117 had a resilient stop-and-go building process. The fact that it remains one of the tallest buildings in the world while completely abandoned of tenants points to a more systemic pattern of financing poor-performing projects through cheap credit and flawed policy. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. Give this video a big thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment box. For more exciting videos, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. I'll be back with another exciting video soon. Till then, check out our channel for more exciting videos and stay tuned.